Hey everybody, we are going out today to do a big group ride. It is the highway of heroes ride from Halifax to Truro. I'll post some more information about that in the description.
We have a very large group here. A rough number was just given to me of about 180 motorcycles. Yeah! That's a lot of bikes. So now it's time to talk about safety. When we're going to be leaving here, we're going to be leaving here with the motorcycles first, followed by the four-wheel vehicles. Halifax police is here. They're going to help to pull us out of here onto the 111, onto the 118. RCMP will be leading. They'll take us right into Truro. As we approach Truro and get to the power center, Truro Police Service will be there to help bring us in Roby Street into the mall. When we are riding on the highway, we're going to be going about 10 to 20 kilometers slower than the posted speed limit. We have a large group. This is not a race. Safety is 100% paramount. When you're out there riding, I want you to make sure you give ample space to the riders around you in front and back. Remember, we're operating our bikes in a staggered position, except for those that have three wheels. They get the whole lane to themselves. There's a couple places of concern that you need to be aware of.
Every kind of bike imaginable. We're taking a 90-kilometer trip up the highway to Truro, Nova Scotia. This will be the biggest group ride I've ever been on. Should be good fun. Police escort. Police, RCMP, and Truro City Police. Go. Oh, I hope you can see that picture. As I said, this is my first group ride, so riding in formation is not something that's foreign to me. We ride in formation when we just ride around town, but group riding is definitely a very different animal. You have to be really careful of not being too close, leaving enough space, anticipating what's going on, not just with the bike ahead of you, but all the bikes ahead of them as well. A little bit more challenging. I feel like some of the folks in these clubs that are in this ride today probably have a lot more experience riding group, but it's a pretty cool experience, I have to say. Time for a little audience participation here. Let me know in the comments whether you have a crew that you ride with, or whether you've done any group rides, big group rides, small group rides, any kind of rides at all where you have to have a high level of organization and are looking out for all the people around you, not just regular traffic. Bonus points if it's something with a police escort or something of that nature. I know around here we're kind of a military town, military city, so when, you know, the worst happens and we lose military personnel overseas, this highway of heroes sees a lot of tributes from motorcycles, mainly repatriating the unfortunate souls that have lost their lives. Pretty spectacular to have the roads closed down for you, or practically closed down. We're about 20 minutes into this ride, about 18 minutes in, and haven't seen a car anywhere in traffic that wasn't stopped waiting for us to pass. So as I said, we're about 20 minutes in and we're still not even to highway speeds yet. This is a connector highway that takes us to the main highway that we'll be on. I assume we'll be reaching kind of our highway speed for the day, which is only expected to be 10 to 20 kilometers an hour slower than the posted limit. You can see up ahead the bikes are starting to stretch out on the road. Must be taking up several kilometers of highway at this point. Everybody seems to have settled in now and found a good pace. Not too much of the accordion effect going on. Settled in at about 80 kilometers an hour. We do have a highway junction coming up here where we'll get onto the main highway that takes us to our destination, so I imagine we'll bunch up a little bit there. There's going to be traffic control there as well. handoff from the Halifax Regional Police to the RCMP, and then we'll have about, I would say about 45-minute trip up to the destination. Expecting a little bit of construction, so I guess everybody's going to have to deal with some choppy road conditions, lane drops, that kind of thing. That's what makes it fun, doesn't it? Here we are at the highway junction. Entering the actual Highway of Heroes. It's worth noting that the first part of this highway also leads to the airport, so it's going to be fairly jammed with non-Saturday afternoon traffic, as we see a little bit of a slowdown here. The airport's on this road, so I assume that we're going to have some traffic trying to cut in on us, which is totally fine, totally makes sense. You gotta go to the airport, you gotta go to the airport. Hopefully these bikers ahead of me and behind me are all being part of traffic and allowing traffic to get over in lanes when they need to. I figure that must be happening here now because we're slowing down quite a bit. Pretty cool to see the folks pulled off the side of the road waving, or people on overpasses. I don't know if they know what's going on, but I think everybody thinks a group of motorcycles is pretty cool. Unless you don't like loud pipes, then this is the wrong place to be. Thank you. There's the lonely tree. People probably have other names for it, but it's this gigantic tree in the middle of nowhere. I hope that tree's always there. You always talk about it when you drive by with your kids.
A few minutes later.
Alright, here we are. We have arrived at the destination. My first camera battery, GoPro battery, burned out on me halfway up the road, so with fresh batteries we can get a look at all the folks that came out today. I was going to mention that all the people that stopped and waved and said hey to us, or honked, or waved bandanas out their windows, that was kind of cool. Kind of cool to be part of a really big group of people like this. What do you think of that?
That was good.
That was good, hey?
Yeah, the speeding up and slowing down thing is kind of new to me because I'm always going on the highway. And
Just a lot of go.
Yeah.
Cool to be part of such a big group.
it is, yeah. I
Yeah.
think the group got bigger.
What's that?
I think the group got bigger.
Oh yeah? I think there's more than 200, hey?
Seems like there's a few more along the way.
Maybe.
Because I mean, maybe people showed up late or something, or they
Yeah.
joined in right away. I wouldn't pull it out.
Could be. Well, it's been a nice ride home. A lot less pressure than the ride out. Not that the pressure was a bad thing, it was a really fun experience. Took the back roads home, didn't run out of gas, didn't get lost. So, where's the adventure in that, right? Anyway, I would like to thank you once again for coming along with me. I am Shoreline Rider, aka Mike. I try to make some motorcycle content and upload it on a weekly basis if I can, and really glad I'm getting some views these days and people are enjoying it. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon if you want to get notified of future content as it comes out. And as always, stay safe. We'll see you next time.